Hey guys, it's GalaxyGorilla coming at you with something new for today. We're going to kind of be trying out something I've never really done before, and we're going to be doing a Hearthstone card review. The new expansion looks really cool, and depending on how I feel about the cards is kind of like if I will maybe, pre-order the new bundles and give it a try in general, or maybe I'll take a break from Hearthstone, or maybe I'll never touch it again. It's a little hard to say here and there. All right, so to start us off, we've got some lovely looking shaman cards. So we've got the Sizzling Swarm. It's a 6 mana card that does 3 damage, and you summon 2/1 Sizzle Cinders for how much damage this deals. If you can somehow get some spell damage, you can summon even more Sizzle Cinders. Sizzle Cinders are they're little Duker elementals that when they die, they deal 2 damage randomly split among all enemies. This seems like it's going to be an archetype, kind of like the, what is it, the Skeletal Mage, like back in Castle Nathria. Next up, we've got the Mechanized Magma. I'm pretty sure this is our very, first elemental mech. I could be wrong, but I think this might be the first elemental mech. This is a big stat block, so whenever you cast a fire spell, so for example, on turn 10, you could drop this guy, and then you could drop this guy, and he would gain, 6/6 in stats. That could be kind of cool. Then we have the Slag Claw, which is a 3/4 for 5. It's more Sizzle Cinders, and then it has the Kindred tag, which is the new thing this expansion. Kindred is a bonus. If you played, you get a bonus if you played a minion of the same type or of the same spell school last turn. So if I played an Elemental last turn, you can get the bonus of triggering the Sizzle Cinders Death Rattles on top of already playing them, which I think is pretty cool. If you move up to the next one, we've got the first Shaman Legendary. We've got Bralma Searstone. I'm so happy we're getting the Tortolans in this. I absolutely adore the Tortolans. They're so cool. And then it's your elemental. Your elementals deal 1 extra damage. Honestly, if you can somehow find a way for this to live, you could do so much damage with the Sizzle Cinders. He is not an elemental, though. You gotta keep that in mind. Next is our first up Mage Legendary, Titanographer Ousk. I do like the way they're portraying the Tortolans in the art. They're looking much. These are like snapping Tortolans, while the other ones are like soft normal turtles. So this guy gains a random Titan ability. So it's kind of like that one, the one Druid Legendary that has the different choose one aspects. It's just different Titan abilities. It's only one though. So I don't know how good this card is going to be. It might be good, it might not be great. It's a little hard to say. Um, what are some of the ones you want to look for? Refreshing your mana crystals could be like the ones from Eonar could be pretty good. The ones from Amonthul, the ones from Sargeras. There's a lot of good options you can get, but there's also some pretty bad ones too, like getting the chaotic tendrils and stuff like that. Maybe you could find something cool, maybe not. It's a little hard to say how like balanced this card is going to be. I think it's going to be okay. Windswept Page Turner. After you summon an elemental, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. It's a 4/5 for 4. That's a pretty sticky stat line. I know there's a lot of board clears, so it might get killed. It's a little hard to say, but it is still a pretty cool card overall. I think it's really nice that we're kind of backtracking to Elemental Mage. I've always really enjoyed Elemental Mage quite a bit. And then we've got the Vault Breaker. After you discover a card, reduce its cost by 1. Okay. It's pretty sticky too. It's a 2/4. Honestly, this could be pretty good. And then Unearthed Artifacts. This is an epic. Summon a random 2-cost minion. If you've discovered this turn, summon a random 4-cost minion instead. I don't know how useful that would be. It might be good. It also might not be that great. It could be okay. And then, I don't know if you guys know this, but quests are, in fact, back. So, the quest is discover 8 cards, and the reward is you get the Origin Stone. The Origin Stone is, after you discover a card, this plays the other options. Wow. Um, I don't know if that's, like, super good. It seems pretty nice, especially if Mage is going to have a lot of discovery options this expansion. Story of the Waygate. Yeah. So a lot of oh my gosh, wow. So a lot of the decks are getting essentially rerun cards from the older expansions, which are pretty cool. So, Story of the Waygate is going to reduce the cost of cards in your hand that didn't start in your deck by 1. So, you kind of want to like generate as much as possible. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Storage Scuffle. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Cost 0 if you've discovered this turn. Okay, that's not bad. You got some light removal. Scrappy Scavenger. Discover a card with cost equal to your remaining mana crystals. That could be interesting. That could be an interesting card. Relic of Kings. Discover a spell from any class that costs 8 or more. It costs 1. Okay, okay. I could see that being pretty sauce. And then Conjured Bookkeeper. Death Rattle, draw a spell. Kindred, summon a copy of this. Oh, wow. I actually... Okay, so you have, like, Way of Fishing, too. It seems like Mage is going to be pretty stacked this expansion. All right, we're going to get into some of our, what is it? Some of our neutrals. Battlecry, choose to gain +3 attack, Divine Shield, or Death Rattle summon. Okay, so you get to choose one of the, Oh, what was the, it was the adapts. You get to choose, one of the adapts. Give a random friendly minion a random bonus effect and this Death Rattle. Okay, that could be okay. It could be not, like, great, but it could also be pretty interesting if you have, like, a more minion-oriented deck. Whirling Stormdrake, Rush, Wind Fury, Kindred, gain immune this... Okay, okay, I see you, game. That's not bad at all. That's actually a pretty solid board clear. It's a little slow, but I still see it getting some play. The Willful Watcher. Taunt, Death Rattle, destroy the top 3 cards of your deck. It's a 4/7 for 4. I don't know. I mean, obviously they haven't really released all of the cards yet, but this does not really feel good at all, I'm not gonna lie. This seems kind of bad unless there's gonna be a lot of discard. Primal Sabertooth, Stealth. After this attacks and kills a minion, get a copy of... Okay, that could be pretty cool. Honestly, yeah, I could see that being pretty sick. Crater Gator, that's an amazing name, I'm not gonna lie. Battle Cry, until the start of your next turn, the enemy hero can't be healed. Huh. I don't know how to feel about that. That could actually be really good, because if you're able to put somebody on death's door, you can just straight up just dog them so they can't heal themselves. That would be sick. Alright, Crater Gator seems pretty pog. We got Pterodax Egg. Summon a 3/3 Pterodax that steals 1 health from all other minions. Okay, wow. Dude, a lot of these Death Rattle cards seem really good. Especially with that new legendary, the one where it repeats Death Rattles, that could be pretty good. Petrified Ogre. Starts dormant. While dormant, gain +2/+2 at the start of your turn. 50% chance to awaken. Okay, I see you, game. We're bringing back the 50/50s. That's a goofy card. I wonder if Kingpin Pud could resurrect him. If he could, that would be pretty huge. Okay, we're getting a new Murloc card. We're getting the Rock Skipper. Get a 1-cost rock that deals 3 damage. Honestly, that's not bad. It's not a great stat line, but overall it could be okay. The Tar Tyrant. Taunt, Lifesteal has plus... Oh my god, bro. They're bringing back the Tars? Because what? There was the Tar Creeper, which was the original 1/5. There was the one in Warrior. I don't remember. I think that was the Tar Lord, and now we've got the Tar Tyrant. This, I don't know if this will see play. This could be really slow, or it could be really okay. It's hard to say. The Scalehide Kodo. Battlecry, destroy the lowest attack enemy minion. Kindred, the highest attack instead. Okay, okay, that's a pretty solid beast card. I like it. The Marshland Thresher. Okay, the Threshers are coming back. After you cast a spell, gain Divine Shield. That's not bad. It could be like a decent Paladin card, especially if you're able to buff it up with Librams. Crystal I wish they made Tortollan, like, a tag. Because then maybe there could be hope for it to appear in Battlegrounds. Tradable, gain empty mana crystals until both players have the same mana. Whoa, I don't know how to feel about that or how usable that would be. Um, I guess if you are playing like against a druid who's like ramping hardcore, I mean, I guess that could be okay. Curious Explorer Death Rattle reduce the cost of a minion in your opponent hand by I mean, it's a 3. I don't think this card is ever going to be played. It's not that good. It's a obviously it's a 3/5 for 2. That's a pretty nice stat line, but I think the trade-off is not worth it because you can enable like combos that would normally be much harder to enable. The Ancient Stegodon, Battlecry, choose to gain taunt, poisonous, or +1/+1. Um okay, that's kind of interesting. It's not great. It's not terrible though. I kind of like it. Destroy the top card of your deck. Discover a card of the same rarity. That could be interesting because I assume that's not limited to just your class. You could also reach into other classes. That could be kind of cool. Taunt Reborn has +3 attack while damaged. Okay. That's kind of interesting. It seems like decent stall. Okay, here's the Druid Legendary. Lo the Living Legend. I love the name, dude. Dude, the names are so great. Your minions cost 5 this game. Okay, so I think this card is going to be okay. I think it's going to see a decent amount of play because Big Druid is going to come back. Ultra Gigasaur is absolutely not great at all, but it's just amazing. I'm so glad that the Ultra Gigasaur is just kind of here. the old, what was the other one? The Ultra Megasaur? I like that he's in the background and he's just this big, goofy looking guy. This is so good. The Story of Barnabas. Draw a minion. If it has 5 or more attack, give it +5 health and gain 5 armor. I kind of like that. That seems kind of nice. Okay, we're getting some warrior cards. Swap your hero power to deal 8 damage to a random enemy after 2 uses swap back. I think that could be okay. I think that could be pretty solid. Axe of the Forefathers. After your hero attacks, deal 1 damage to all minions. Honestly, I think that could go kind of crazy with Enrage Warrior. Like, actually, like, super crazy. I actually really like it quite a bit. Okay, here's the quest. Enter the Lost City. Survive 10 turns, and you get the city at the gates, and that essentially gives you what is it? Do they let you see it? Yeah, they do. You get 2 random quest rewards from the old ones, and then it shuffles the rest into your deck. I'm gonna say good, good, meh, meh, good, meh, 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 good. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's gonna be pretty okay. If you can get some of the good ones like Time Warp or Barnabas, I can definitely see these being really solid. Stormbrewer. Whenever this attacks, deal 3 damage to the first. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. And if you play Kindred, it gains Rush. I like that. The Cloud Serpent. Get a copy of another elemental or dragon in your hand. I like that too. That could be really nice. You could maybe get like some of the other elementals we've seen up above and before. There's the Sizzling Cinder. Okay, here's one of the neutral legendaries. If every minion in your deck shares a minion type, give your other minions +2/+2 wherever they are. Honestly, I'm gonna give that a big thumbs up. I actually think this card is gonna be kind of cool. It might not be super great, but I think at the very least it's gonna be a really cool card, and I think it's gonna enable some pretty awesome synergies. So hopefully we'll get to see this card played. Give 2 1/1 Murlocs with Rush. Or summon, not give, my bad. Your next Kindred triggers twice. Interesting. Battle Cry, draw a card, Death Rattle, discard it. I don't think that's good. That's a Land Before Time reference from Ducky. Ravenous Devil Store, Battle Cry, destroy a minion, Kindred gain its stats. Okay, nice. That's pretty sauce. Oh, it's Torga! Oh my god, yeah, Torga was killed and eaten by the Nazmiri trolls. Okay, draw a Kindred card and another card that activates it. Okay, and it's a 2/7 for 4. That's not terrible. Dissolving Ooze. Destroy a friendly minion. Spit out the bones of its attack and health into your hands. I think this is an interesting card. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I think it's interesting. Blob of Tar, this is kind of whatever. It's a stat blob. It's a 2/4 with Poisonous and Taunt, and then it summons a Taunt minion and a Poisonous minion. It could be good. I feel like this is going to be like an arena card. At least the Navigator. If your deck started with 10 cards of different costs, craft a custom location. So what do we get from this? Fire Plume Ridge, Terror Run, Ungoro Jungle, Bursting... Oh, okay. Okay. So these are the different costs. Okay, so we're getting another Ignis card, essentially. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. That seems kind of insane. Okay, and then it's like lesser and lesser. So deal 3, 5, 10. I like the 10 one. Summon 2/1 Raptors with Rush. Summon 3 2/1 Raptors with Rush. Summon 6. Your next spell has spell damage. Discover a spell. It costs or actually, yeah, this is spell damage ones. There's the one that's discovering and it makes them cost less. That's kind of good. Give your characters +1 attack, +2, +4. Okay. Gain 3 armor, 6, 12. Summon a 1/1 copy of a friendly minion. Summon a 5/5 and a 10/10. Honestly, I think this is gonna be a really good card. Ignis was also a really good card that was basically in every deck, so I assume this is also just going to be in every single deck. Endbringer Umbra's already in the game. I think it's a really cool card, and I think a lot of these death rattles are going to be hyper-enabled by it, and I'm really excited to see what people can make, and what I'm going to try to... What I might make if I continue playing the game. Tortollan Storyteller, at the end of your turn, give +1/+1 to each friendly minion of a different type. Okay, we got some menagerie in here. You like to see it. Ancient Pterodax, choose to gain stealth until your next turn, elusive or wind fury. Interesting. This could be kind of good. Questing Assistant, if you played a quest this game, deal 2 damage. Not bad at all. It's a 3/2 that does 2 damage. Spirit of the Mountain. Okay, so here is the Shaman quest. Play 7 minions of unique types and you get Ashelon. So Ashelon adapts twice, and then every other minion in your deck does the same adaptation. I think that is pretty good. Now, here's a big brain play that I'm going to kind of blast you guys with. You play Shutter Block, and then you play this. I know it sounds really slow, but that could be absolutely disgusting. Let me know how you guys feel about that one in the comments down below. I think that could be really good. Lava Flow. Deal 2 damage to the lowest health enemy 3 times. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's a pretty decent clear. It's got a little bit of overload. Battle Cry, draw a fire spell. Kindred, give it spell. Oh my god, that could go crazy with Lava Flow. Okay, here's a rogue spell. Cultist Map, discover a card from your deck. If you play it this turn, also pick one of the others. I think that could be pretty cool. I mean, that's just more I believe it's called, it's like Lottery Rogue? I don't remember what it is, but, I think this could be a good card. Grave Dawn Void Bulb. Summon a random 4-cost minion and give it taunt. Kindred, do it again. Okay, we got some shadow spells. Draw 2 cards. Kindred, this costs 2 less. Okay, that's not bad. Ravasaur Matriarch. Deal damage to an enemy minion's... Deal damage to an enemy minion equal to this minion's attack. I mean, that's going to be nice with Imbue. You can just kind of kill a minion. Story of Karnasa. Shuffle 10 1-cost 3/2 Raptors into your deck with Battlecry, draw a card. I think this could maybe be okay. It might be not great, or it could be pretty good. It's a little hard to say. You could maybe like run through your deck really fast with with those minions. Okay, so here is the Death Knight quest. I'm actually pretty excited for this one. I want to make a deck built around this one if I do end up playing the expansion. So it's to spend 18 corpses, and you get this dude. You get Tyrax Bone Terror, who is, when he dies, he summons open this location here, which is to deal 4 damage, and then when this dies, it becomes him again. And then you can back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And one of the combos I really want to try is doing this with Umbra. I'm curious to how well that would work. And then I believe this is our last card. We have Paleomancy. Discover an undead, spend 5 corpses to keep all 3 instead. I don't know how I feel about that one. That one might be great, or it might not be super good. It's a little hard to say personally, but I think overall it's a pretty solid card. Discovery is never a bad thing. The corpse cost is a little steep, but it is like this kind of it's an undead rune. So you're kind of already naturally generating a lot of corpses in general. So I think this could be solid if you're able to get some good stuff out of it, especially this seems like more of a standard card than a whatchamacallit, than a wild card. All right, I think that is going to be it for today. Let me know how you felt about some of my thoughts. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the new cards, and we shall see if we do a pack opening video for it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. GalaxyGorilla out.